Hey, what's a guan, brethren? Rock the Jamaica. So, this is actually my second time attempting this rant. So, what I'm actually going to do, just so you can see my original, I'm going to attach the original rant to the back of this video. But that one was raw. It was no direction. So, I'm back at it with the proper way of expressing my feelings. And it helps me that a comment just hit me. I'm on my way to the gym. I read a comment in the parking lot, and I was like, "This is what my issue is." The end of the video, or the end of She-Hulk, came full circle with my original problem with the haters of She-Hulk. Whoa! You're like, how is that possible? So hear me out. One of my issues with the online community was there's so much haters on the show, and they were just trolling. And it's like, yo, if y'all don't like this show, don't watch it. You are a hater, okay? You don't like the show. There's no need to hear from you for 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks that you don't like the show. You're in the comment section. Yo, leave. So marinate on that. We want the haters to leave if they don't like the show, and leave the rest of us to enjoy the show, right? Okay, fast forward. Then you get to the finale, right, of She-Hulk, and it is essentially, calling out the haters. And to be honest with you, I thought it was very, I don't have the best word, but conscious writing. It's writing where they fully understand what they're doing. I'm not going to say it's a good story just because I say it's good writing, right? It's not even good writing. It's they're just very aware. They're just very aware of what they're doing. So hear me out. So you reach the finale, and it's basically, getting at these haters. Jen's gonna do things her way. Haha, middle fingers up. Ha, we moved on. Well, but my problem is, and it's on brand. It's on brand. I'm not expecting the haters to be watching the finale. That's part of the concept. That's part of what I've been saying. I was like, if you don't like the show, don't watch it. So now I'm here watching the show. So to spend so much energy on haters who don't like the show, I'm looking around, I'm like, where are these haters? I don't expect them. They're not in the room. Not in the room with us. It's just me and you, Jen, right? So why are we spending all this time on them? And you know what it reminds me of? Hear me out. It reminds me, sorry, my hands are tired. It reminds me, when you're a good kid in class and you do everything the teacher wants you to do, you're teacher's pet. That's me, I'm teacher's pet. And then for some reason, the bad kid keeps getting all the attention. You know what I mean? And then, that teacher spent like 10 minutes disciplining the bad kid, and you're right there doing everything that you're supposed to do. That's how I feel. I feel the attention of the show, especially the finale, not really the first 8 episodes. That finale was geared at the bad kids and kind of left us good kids, unfulfilled. Like, we didn't get the attention that, that I don't want to say we deserve, but fuck it, we deserved it. So then I'm coming full circle. The comment that was like, yeah, we put a middle finger to those haters, right? Those trolls. And it's like, when you have that mentality at the very end, it's like, now I became the very enemy I was fighting in the first place. I don't want to say, I don't like haters in general, right? Which also includes hating on haters. So I find myself also entering from one realm of toxicity. One toxicity is, F that show, MCU's going down here. I'm like, you guys are haters. Let me go over here. And then you have another group of haters that are like, F those haters, Jen, MCU, we can do whatever we want. If you don't like it, don't watch. And it's like, well, that's also equally toxic. And it kind of reminds me, if I can just take it home, of left-wing, right-wing politics. And at some point, you're like, both you sides ain't shit. So I'm always right here in the middle, because I'm just trying to vibe with everybody. I'm not necessarily trying to pick on people. I'm not trying to be at war. I'm not even trying to say that everything the MCU does is right, because it's not. So that's my thoughts. I'm going to include my rant because it was highly unfocused. It's going to be at the end of this video. But this is, it took me about 48 hours to marinate on how to express what I was feeling and why I was left unfulfilled. And to finally end this point with one more thing, that episode was like, that episode and combined with everything was like, yo, you just going at it. You know what I mean? You're just going at it. You're doing your thing. And then one party just pulls out. And they didn't finish whatever y'all was doing when y'all was in the room. They just pulled out. So you're like, whoa, I know you're changing the ending, but we were doing something here and we didn't finish. Now she's going to go finish with Matt Murdock. But what about us? That's what it was. And I promise you, I'm not really upset, right? But you just got to call it for what it is, Don't in the process of shitting on haters, neglect your supporters. That's kind of my mindset. But you're not going to see me on the internet whining and complaining on multiple videos. You're not going to see me try to make a career out of shitting on this stuff, because that's not what I do. But I like to be consistent. I like people to understand where I stand on things and to even avoid hypocrisy on my point. I don't want to be a hypocrite. Unintentionally. I might purposely be a hypocrite to be funny, but like being for real, I'm like, that's where I stand. So let me know what you guys think. Keep it positive. That's all I do, man. That's why I'm trying to go into the gym. I want to keep my body healthy. I want to keep my mind healthy. So much love, yo. All right. Hey, welcome to Robin's Studio. All right. So today we're just going to jump right into it. It's She-Hulk, man. I am going to rant. This is a problem video, guys. The reason why this video is a problem is because I am an avid She-Hulk supporter. I've been on record. Check out the prior playlist defending the show. And I am going to 100% hold on to every single defense I've had onto the show. So you're like, wow, what are you here to rant about? It's the finale part. Now, when we reach the finale, we have a boss fight, the epic boss fight that everybody's been waiting for. So if you're new to this channel, I appreciate if you hit the like, hit the subscribe. And if you don't know who I am, I cover reactions on the She-Hulk series. No, I cover reactions in general, and I included She-Hulk. And one of the things I've kept waiting for, kept mentioning is, when are they going to go after this shawty's blood? Right? When is that the all stakes thing going to happen? We reach the finale and it all comes. Oh, they got her blood. Don't trust anybody with Jay. Josh, he's shit. Oh man, this person who's been, really trying to go on dates with her. It turns out that he has a whole cult of anti-She-Hulk people, and he's trying to get her blood. And then he becomes a supervillain and is going to get that cliche ending. But I don't give a fuck. That's what I was waiting for. And she said, fuck it! Fuck it! Fuck it! And I mean it literally, because she broke the fourth wall. I said, fuck it! Fuck it! She went off and saw Kevin. She saw the writers. Fuck it! That is not what we're going to do here. And she flipped the whole script and she rewrote her own ending. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of... She said... The writing said everything that needed to be said. They said... we follow the formula. This is what you guys were expecting, but this is my show. So you're not going to fucking get it. That's what happened. And she's been saying it the entire story. I think her friend is Nikki, but don't quote me on names. But one of her friends is like, yeah, we going to bust them by any means necessary. And Jen, quote, says, we going to do it by the law. She was hell-bent on the law. She was hell-bent that this was not going to be a superhero show. So I have to be 100% honest. I should not be surprised. The show has been writing us that this is going to be Jen's way. But there's a part of me that still thought that I know Jen is saying this stuff. Hold on, I'm trying to get the right light. Okay. I know Jen is saying this stuff, but that doesn't mean we gotta listen 100%. She just saying that, and the world's gonna push her. Like, we go to episode 1, Bruce says about the anger stuff, and she's like, I can infinitely control my anger better than you. And then we saw episode 8, and I'm like, ha! I said it in the reaction. I was like, ah! This is exactly what I was expecting. She thought she was right against Bruce. Now she's gonna find out why she's wrong. Now she's gonna work on the anger. Nope. She's just not wrong. Never wrong. She just never was wrong. She just rewrote this stuff, and we're going to second season. She's gonna have everything she wants. And it didn't sit right with me, but hear me out. I'm not gonna join in the trolls that are saying this is the worst show ever. I'm not gonna join in that. But I can give objective criticism. Here's my problem with the finale after all this ranting. My problem is the writing it's literally getting ready for the trolls. Oh shit, sorry. This camera stopped following me. The writing is getting ready for the trolls and includes it. It's funny. Is there someone in this house? Oh, my daughter is. Give me about 3-4 minutes finishing this rant. Anyways, the writing includes the fact that, the trolls are gonna hate on the show. We're addressing these trolls. Y'all are not gonna get what we want. Y'all are only hating on us because it's a shoddy and all that stuff. But my problem where the story kind of like lacked on is I don't have a problem with women in leadership roles or being superheroes. I'm not a troll. I'm not hating on her. So for me, the finale called out the trolls and the people that were hating on the show, and it showed that the writers were very intentional about everything that they were planning. They were very intentional. So I can't call it bad writing. But at the same time, it doesn't have to mean I have to be happy with the writing, because in the process of taking out the haters and the trolls and wrapping out in episode 9, they did little to satisfy the fans that were already supporting the show for the sake of supporting the show. So, yeah, you call out a bunch of trolls and haters, but what about the people that just wanted to support you because we like you? I did want to see a boss fight or something, and it didn't really happen. But hear me out. Even if it didn't happen, I don't know how to explain it, but there's just something that didn't hit with people that are like, I don't know. And that's where I'm going with the video. I just don't know what happened. We reached the end. I understand what she said. I understand that the finale matches everything that Jen has been talking about and the theme of the show. But what I'm really just trying to tell you is it still kind of left with this unfulfilled feeling. Like, okay, but my investment in the show, my payoff in the show, what? Something about this execution was a little off. And again, I want to remind people, I'm not a hater. I'm not one of those people that just shit on things just for the sake of shitting on it. Look at my whole record. That's not something I do. But you got to take a moment when the show is trying to make a point about something and they went out of their way to establish some type of point. They broke the fourth wall. Well, then Lee has to break the fourth wall. So now I'm stepping out and saying, hey, wait a goddamn minute. I was already supporting you. Where is my boss battle? Where is my epic legal fight? Is there something about this? Oh, I'm sorry about this thing. It's just something about this rewriting. It just kind of, I just feel like it left a lot of people neglected. I feel like that's what the ending did. It left the supporters neglected. If you disagree, so be it. When you get to this point, I'm not a hater. I keep saying that. But there's something about me that was just left unfulfilled in that episode 9, And Marvel may feel that they have to get away from the formula of building up a plot and having big boss fight and destroying the city. And it's like, for me, no! Marvel, don't feel like you have to change anything. As a comic book fan, I am ready for, give me a plot, Give me a reason why this person has to overcome the story, destroy the city. Just give me a compelling story and do it every time. Am I the only one here? Now I understand that She-Hulk is an anomaly. She does break the fourth wall routine. Like that's part of her thing. Everything that she does matches who she is as a person. It's just the message that she tried to sell, or she did sell. We already got the message for the first 8 episodes. So to use so much of the finale on that message, taking out the trolls, take the trolls out. Do it. Fuck them. What did I say at the beginning? Fuck them. I'm all about getting rid of the trolls, but at the same time, don't cuck the rest of us. Oh, Robin, see her in the background. See my wallpaper. Don't cuck the rest of us in your warpath. So that is my 2 cents. It's a rant. It's not a professional video, but let me know what your thoughts and feelings are. Let me know. Let me know if my words, my previous support is coming back to me, because there's a lot of people that are going to be like, oh, we were right, or whatever it is. And I'm still going to hold my ground. But I'm just being objective. It's like, hey. Anyways. Much love, folks. Much love to the franchise. Like I said, just my objective remarks. We say these things as a community because we love the franchise. And if you get complacent, then you're going to be not represented. You're not going to be happy. You're not getting what you want. So every now and then, it is true. I hate to be one of those people, but you have to speak out. So the franchise, like, oh, okay, we tried something different. I get it. Y'all don't want that direction. So we'll just keep the same formula. Yes! Keep the exact same formula. Don't change. Why do we want change? Who wants change? I'm conservative.